Are you looking for tips and tricks to Skyrim?
Well, you see, I know a few things about Skyrim.
I like to say I'm pretty knowledgeable. You know, I know a lot of lore. I've been playing the game for quite some time. So who's to say that I don't know anything? Well, let me give you a few tips. Since you know, I'm here to spread my knowledge to help you and the other people. What is up, my fellow Shadow Warriors? This is the Undead Ninja here, and today I want to talk about some Skyrim tips. So as I said in the intro, I've played this game for a long amount of time, and I think that this wouldn't be a bad idea to give a few tips that I've learned along the way. So, tip number 1. So in this game, there are 3 secret chests that, in my opinion, are pretty easy to get to. And the first one starts here in Whiterun. So, you start off at the gate of Whiterun, okay? And the cool part about it is that you can get to it very well with some simple parkouring. There's 2 ways to get into it, but it all starts on hopping on this barrel right here. Which, in this video, I was struggling a little bit. I was trying to do it the second way, which is from hop to one end and hop to the other end. Instead, what ended up working way better was that I just went and sprinted straight into the corner after I got it to a point of where I was in the corner, right? So I kept pushing and pushing towards it. Eventually, once you get through it, you want to keep following the wall of Whiterun, okay? You want to keep on going up until you hit about where the forge is, the Sky Forge. And right behind it are some rocks that you can just phase through. So as soon as you go through the rocks and phase through it, you'll see a chest. And super easy, just hop up, jump, grab it, and it's all the stuff that your Grey Mane sells. So his whole gold and all his other, like, you know, supplies, so swords, knives, all those things. So you can basically make this into a big loop, okay? Because the second chest is in Dawnstar, and all you have to do is take a carriage all the way there, and then you follow the main road that's there in Dawnstar all the way to the mine. Not the one on your left, the one on the far right, ran by the wife. So you get closer to the mine, and then you get in between the rocks, and you'll see a chest. This is one of the Khajiit caravans chests, because the Khajiit caravans hit almost every city. So at the moment, you can see that there's no gold. It's because I've already taken it. But it's kind of cooler because now, if you go to the far end of Dawnstar, you will end up being able to take a boat to the next location. I did get a little sidetracked right there because I installed an Assassin's Creed mod that I didn't even know was gonna be right there. So it's kind of like a funny little thing. So now you take the boat to Solitude, okay? So now you're at the docks. And while you're at the docks, you kind of follow the road all the way up until you hit where the third Khajiit caravan is. So while following the road, the magical road, you get to the little spot of where they would be. There's gonna be a branch right there. It's gonna look different. It's gonna, you know, kind of be out there. And then you're gonna find it a little bit off to the right. So when you find that, you just crouch down and you'll see search chest. And there you go. It's another Khajiit caravan chest. So now you have all three pretty easy chests to come by, and like I said, each one comes with gold. The one under Whiterun will clearly come with more gold than the one that's in the Khajiit caravans, which either way is very nice. Now, are you tired of real estate in the real world? Well, Skyrim's just as bad. So here's my second tip. You can get your house for free. Alright? The one main instance of this is that all you have to do is go to the person who sells the homes, depending on who it is, so all the stewards that's at any place you became a thane or higher up class, noble. And so you go there, you go talk to them, and you're gonna have your option, you know, like I like to buy property or I like to buy a home in such and such place. Well, when you hit the dialogue here, okay, you're gonna say, I want to buy it for this much. Okay, before the dialogue ends, you run over to a chest, a wardrobe, anything that you could put your gold into. And then, when you do that, let the dialogue complete.
It's free real estate.
After the dialogue completes, bam, you have your home, and then you also have your gold. Yeah, if only this was easy in the real world, right? However, it also works on the home renovations. So, as you can see in the video that I'm showing, that I, captured and whatnot, I go through the whole list of everything that I wanted to renovate to, kind of show you exactly what I'm talking about. Have you ever wanted to start a new Skyrim project? I guess in a way, start a whole new campaign, a whole new story mode. But you've done it so many times and you don't want to sit there and have the biggest issue of leveling up. Well, I got the solution. So, as soon as you get out of Helgen, well, not necessarily out of Helgen, but into whoever you choose, rather it be Roloff or Hadvar, and you follow him down to the chambers of when you find the two Imperials there. Down there, either fighting the Stormcloak or you take out the Imperials, one or the other. Well, I say grab a dagger from these two locations. You have one here, in this, and then you have one that is here, in this area, okay? Now, you follow whatever companion you chose all the way down to where the bear is. And while he's sitting there, sneaking, then you do something I like to call sneak attack, alright? Something that most rogues really love. Well, here you are, you used a dagger. I mean, you could use a sword, however, daggers are a lot better. So you're gonna sit there and you're gonna attack and attack and attack and attack till you keep getting those sneak attack hits. Preferably, you wanna put your difficulty on legendary, just so that way Hadvar doesn't take too much damage, or even Roloff, whoever you decide. And then you wanna put, as soon as you level up, one perk into sneak. That's gonna speed up the process, okay? And you're just gonna attack, and keep going, I kind of included this as a bonus one because a lot of people know this one, but if you go to any magic or wizard steward in almost any of the holds, you purchase Mage Light, go right outside of the Gates of Solitude, and then you just shoot it up in the air. You're gonna level up your alteration, especially if you're going for a mage build or any of something with magic. Okay, so this last tip is kind of one of those combinations. So you're going to want to know the first tip, so that way the second tip works very well. Alright, so the first tip is being how to properly pick a lock, okay? And what I mean by that is, if you only have a few lock picks, you don't want to just hold the analog stick or mouse and key, whatever you use. I don't know, I don't play it on PC, I play it on Xbox. Until it snaps. You want to slightly press it. You want to give it a good old love tap, you know. You want to romanticize her, you know, until you find the right spot. And then you'll open, keep it going, and then as soon as you see it's about to break, you want to slow down a little bit. Okay? In my playthrough here, you do see me taking some food. That's alright. Now, go start a fight with a guard. Okay? Hurry and sheath your stuff so that way you can get sent to jail. Alright. The reason why you want to get sent to jail is because almost every single jail has an out. Okay? For instance, in this one that I'm using right now, I'm in Whiterun. And with my lockpick, I'm able to do a lot of stuff. Okay? So I can escape through the gutter, get down, go all the way around, and then you see a chest where your stuff's at. You hurry, grab your stuff, get out, get going, and then there's two options here. One, as you can see, I hopped through the second one to get down and run straight through, sneak out, and I'm free. Every jail has something to escape. Markarth is part of the mission. If you go to Solitude, there's a wall that you can knock down. However, some of these, like such as the Solitude wall, are only usable one time. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is, and it makes sense. Well, there you have it. A quick, fun video on some tips if you're starting new into Skyrim. If you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you didn't, or if you want to see more, let me know in the comments below. Remember to share to your friends, and stay in the shadows. Undead Ninja, out.
One is the loneliest number that you'll